Hello possums, Dreymasmith here in our little desert fishing village which we're making over. And I've done a little bit of work since last time. We've got these houses and that house. We've got some gardens put in ready to have crops. And if we come over here, so we've got our little yellow house, we've got this little greenhouse with a little farm area and 2 stories. So I got a little bit of a crack on. All the structures for this village are now done. Oh, and all the water towers, the cooling towers, now have water in them. And I've popped trapdoors on them so that the villagers don't get themselves into trouble. Now, where are we? Down here. That one isn't a cooling tower. It's a watchtower. Same with this one. If it's open to 4 sides, it's a watchtower. So today, I'd like to get this village finished. And what that means is I want to put a wall around it. I want to go down onto the docks and make some boats, put in some nets. And I want to let our villagers finally, out of there, knock it down, build something more appropriate to the new village. So that's a fair bit to do. Now I've been thinking about the wall. I have been thinking about the wall a lot. I had a bit of a play in a creative world. I came up with some ideas. Oh, none of them were right. Not one. They were all too big and too grand. This isn't a village that needs big and grand. This is just a fishing village. It needs just a bit of protection. It needs gates and it just needs a wall. And I'm thinking a wall like that, but slightly higher. So the first thing I want to do is build a gate. And I think a gate out this way would be a good place to start. Let's have a look where else. A gate here and probably a gate here. That's going to be a dead end, probably. Actually, no. That'll be the dead end. There will be a gate here, because eventually there'll be a bridge across there. Right. That's a plan. So let's start with making a gate. Well, let's start with extending this path. How do we want the wall to look? Like that, and with fences in there, so that it's, as I said, a slightly taller version of that. As I said, nothing fancy. Yeah, I think that will work. So I'll have to work out how to get it to go around corners and what have you. But we will sort something out. All right, that's the wall. So now we need a gate. I will actually put gates across. I think we'll do that because we don't want things hitting them through the corners. And you know, I think we'll do this. But not that. Yeah, that'll do for a start. Maybe. In the meantime, definitely that. And of course, torches, and we can put torches every few one of those. Yeah, that works. And of course, gates across there to stop the villagers getting out and other things getting in. Although I might do that and then just a gate. Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'll sort out about the top of that later. Right, I need to get this wall all the way around this village. The wall's all done. It got a little problematic over here. That was really the best solution I could come up with. We do have a lot of lighting issues. I'll be sorting them out, but not right now. The next thing I want to do is get all the gardens in. Now, if you have a look, you can see I've got a water block there, another one there, and there's another one around here somewhere. One there. Have I not got one in this corner? I thought I had enough to hydrate everything, but now I'm wondering. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So out to the, well, there we are. That's hydrated. So there must be another one somewhere. Oh well. Point is, it's all hydrated. Now, I doubt any of the villagers will make it all the way over here. So this is basically my, if we need supplies, we come here farm. Did I pick up the carrots? Yes, I did. And I'm doing the usual thing of alternating the rows because they grow quicker. Now, I know the ones on the outside here won't grow as fast. That'll be okay. All right. Now, the other ones, the villagers, I'm pretty sure will use. They can plant what they want. So I'm not too fussed about what I plant in them. But if we hoe up this, see there's another hydration spot there. There's one there. Because it doesn't quite reach to there. Now I have walled these for 2 reasons. 1, I like the aesthetic of it. 2, I am sick of coming back and finding things have gotten trampled because villagers are too stupid. That's an issue. we'll have to sort that out in the morning. That's all the lighting done. Some of the lighting solutions are better than others. Most of it's okay. There's an area over there, the other side of that tower, that it's lit, but I don't like it. But I don't know. We'll see about maybe putting a structure there or something, and that will solve the problem, and then a lot of that can come out. But I have lit to the pier ends and up on the headland. So I think that we can let these guys go. I might just wait. Oh no, it's early afternoon. We can do that. Yeah, we're going to let these guys out. All right, let's start by taking down the roof. Oh my goodness, well, you're all ready, aren't you? There we go, just in time for night. Release the villagers. Whoops. And I cannot say I blame you for that. It's definitely time you guys took a bath. I haven't started building yet, but I have to show you this. Straight into the garden. And if we come round here, I don't know what it is about this house, but they really like it. They are starting to spread out. Oh, well done you. Yes. I think they like their new village. So I've got to build something here. And we've got to decorate it. And then we'll be done. And we have our first iron golem. I just noticed it. I'm not sure when it came in. The villagers are happy. Yay! Okay, time for us to do a little bit of decorating. I think some flowers around the place wouldn't be a bad idea. Not to mention some leaves, even though the leaves don't look as good. We might... No. We'll do that. Actually, even though this is in the desert, that's not a bad colour. I'm not sure I like that. No, I don't like that at all. That's better. Still not convinced, but it's better than it was. Right, there's some flowers in, some greenery. Not a huge amount, but there doesn't need to be. I started spamming it around and realised there was too much, so I took some of it out. But we've got a couple of last things to do, and then this village is finished. And I cannot believe how happy the villagers are. They're going right down to the pink building down there. They've started to have a look round on the docks. I am so pleased. So if we come over here... Now, I got the idea for these from Wells Night. He made... Which way does that go? That way. He made some nets on frames at Bullstone, which is his little fishing village in his Kingdoms world. And he made them with spruce, but I actually think the oak will be better here. So you make a little frame with trapdoors, and then you put cobwebs in them, although having done that, I'm going to change it. And get rid of the top one. And then I can have the netting coming all the way up to the edge. Yep. That is better. And we'll pop that in there. There we go. Net's hanging up to dry. We might make another one of those. Now we'll start by just popping a couple actually on the shore, like they've been pulled up. There we go. Might put one more there. Yep. And then we'll pop a couple in here. And one more there. That doesn't look too bad. Hello, you've come for a look, have you? To really think about extra boats, that might be for a little bit later, but there's our little area with the boats pulled up, a couple of extra boats around, nets drying in the setting sun again. So there we have it. Oh, the village of Eisr. The villagers seem very happy. I'm pretty happy. I'll get round to those boats, not just yet, but that's phase 1 of our Mega Village transformation. I'll do some research this week on phase 2. Depending how that goes, I might take a week off. Otherwise, I'll be racing ahead and I'll see you back here next week. Fingers crossed. Anyway, the villagers like this. Hopefully you do too. If you do, you know what to do. Whack the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. And if you subscribe, hit that notification bell and remember to select all so that you find out every time a new video of mine comes out. And on that note, I'll see you next time. Bye!